Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So for this tutorial, I did this pink glitter makeup. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching. So as always, you want to make sure your eyes are primed before eyeshadow. So I took MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And for eyeshadows, I took Anastasia Beverly Hills Artist Palette and I took the shade Buttery to set the primer in place. Now with this Morphe blending brush, I took the shade Dusty Rose. And you want to make sure you go back and forth windshield wiper motions in your crease to blend it out. And with the Tartelette palette, I took the shade Best Friend and started working that in my lower crease back and forth like the first shade. Back to the Artist palette, I took the shade Aubergine to intensify the eye makeup, and the same steps, basically just back and forth again in your crease to make sure everything is blended out. And for my lid color, I took MAC Rose Pigment. And before I applied it, I spritzed my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus and then just applied that all over my eyelids. And I went back in with that blending brush to make sure everything was blended. Now I'm just wiping away the fallout. Moving on to face, I took MAC Studio Moisture Cream. And the whole foundation part cut off, but I used the Benefit Hello Flawless foundation. And now here I took the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and I just cleaned out the edge of my eyeshadow and I'm just highlighting my face with that concealer and blending it out with the damp beauty blender. And to further highlight my face, I took the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the same areas and once again blended it out with the beauty blender. And you don't have to do this with two concealers, but I'm just extra sometimes, so I did. And to set that right away, I took the beauty blender and some loose face powder and just set that underneath my eyes. And you basically just want to blend it until the little powder goes away. And filling in my brows really fast. But now I'm just cleaning out my brows with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and blending them out with a spoolie. And to set the concealer, I took the shade Buttery again and just blended it out under my brow bone. And with the same fluffy brush, I just blended it out one more time to make sure everything is very well blended. So for my lower crease, I took the shades Dusty Rose and Aubergine and worked that back and forth in my lower crease to smoke out this look. For mascara, I used the NYC Skyrise Mascara, which is one of my favorites, and just applied a thin coat of that to prep for falsies. And these were the falsies I used, and I just set them in the middle, tucked the inner and the outer corner in place, and did that on the other eye. I'm sorry, I cannot speak today. But for my waterline, I took the Milani black pencil and just lined my waterline. To set my whole face, I took MAC Studio Fix Powder for extra coverage. And for bronzer / highlight, I took the Balm Cosmetics Betty Luminizer. And I applied that on my cheekbones, jawline, chin, forehead, and a little bit on my nose for a slight nose contour. And for blush, I used the Morphe 9B blush palette, and I took those two pinky berry shades to tie in the whole eye makeup look together. For my favorite part, the highlight, I took two highlighters. The first one I'm using is the Becca Champagne Pop Highlight, and I applied that on my cheekbones and a little bit on my nose. And this next highlight is the Mary Luminizer by the Balm Cosmetics, and I just applied that in the same places, and I applied a little bit of that in my inner corner of my eye for a highlight. Moving on to lips, I took my NYX Natural Lip Liner Pencil and I applied that all over my lips. And to set that, I used the Lorac lip gloss in the shade CEO, which is like a dusty rose color, and just apply that all over my lips. And to set my whole face, I took MAC Fix Plus. And now for the final touches, I took some clear brow gel, and yeah, you're basically done. Thank you guys so much for watching.